All right, Louisiana Tech, LSU. LSU 37.5-point home favorites, 51.5 the total here in this game. There's not really much to say. It's not a great LSU spot. They're off the big win and comeback win on the road against Clemson. That's not a spot I'm looking to lay 37.5 with LSU, but I will say they were damn impressive in that game, especially in that second half. Defense tightened up the screws on Clemson, and Garrett Nussmeier and the offense looked really sharp, really crisp in that second half. And talent-wise, there's never been denying LSU has tons of it this year. It's whether Brian Kelly would get in the way of it. And at least last week, that was not the case. But, you're coming off that kind of win. It is kind of a potential letdown spot. I just don't know how good Louisiana Tech is. Obviously, their quarterback is Trey Kukuk, and he had a 14 for 20, 130 through the air. They still struggled to run the football, and it wasn't an overly impressive performance last week against Southeast Louisiana. Yeah, they won 24-0, but the yardage battle was pretty close to even, and that's a little troubling here. So, like I said, it's just not a spot I'm laying it with LSU, but I don't know if I trust the Bulldogs enough to back them either. C-Mac, what do you think here? LSU, Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, Zell, the punt was huge, the touchdown. And then they finally hit a big pass, that last touchdown for South Carolina. I mean, really, that was like huge. Those two plays were just massive in a game. I could talk all day.
That game was just,
These games stick in my fucking mind.
Virginia Tech,
I think this is a little bit of a flat spot just for LSU. Somewhat rivalry here. Little brother, big brother. La Tech in years past has played them tough. And I think they can here. Maybe LSU is dominant and they roll here. And that win was great. The defense played great in the second half. That's why he was good enough, to carry the football. Was solid. I think this is a boatload of points. So I like La Tech and all these points. Give it to me.
Oh, liking the big dog here. I'll tell you what, it's that was kind of ugly for Louisiana Tech last week, but you're right. For LSU, it's a little dubious, I think, to trust them to be at their sharpest, at their absolute best, coming off that just massive, season opening win for them last week against Clemson. So definitely a situational concern if you're going to take LSU this week.